So we were going to show you a trailer.
Technical
fucking difficulties.
Yes, I had it loaded up. I apologize.
It happens. It's okay.
It was a really, really cool trailer. I did notice that one of my old buddies who actually used to be a part of Toxic Radio, I believe Corey Castle, was in the trailer, and really great dude.
I was on Toxic Radio with that Razzle Rock with him.
Razzle Rock, yes.
About 3 years
Okay, that's
ago.
where. Okay, yeah, he used to be on Toxic Radio. Yes.
That's what threw me off about coming here. I thought the studio was like, I know right where that's at.
Oh, no. That studio no longer. You go there, it's a whole other company there now, too. And, that place was a great place to have a studio, but it also was, like, a little shady because it was right behind a little corner shop where they, you went in and you knew they were selling drugs. Like it was a bodega almost kind of thing.
They usually have the best food.
Where they're not
and
like
the best drugs.
Chips are sitting on the shelf.
Best drugs, so you can get the best food.
The Doritos had like dust on them. Like you go in there, so it was right behind there. But yeah, we had a blast there. So yeah, you were on Wrestle Rock, awesome. Yeah.
That's the trailer. The Dark Military is all. If you put that on YouTube, all the trailers.
This guy, listen. This guy's been championing for my fucking show like all week, more than anybody has. I mean, we've had people come on do commercials. This guy did a professional commercial.
I did for a commercial.
I was like, Mike just saw it today. He was like, I never fucking saw this.
Yeah, I just believe in like, hey, listen, you're having me on your show. It's helping me. Like, I got to help you back. I don't understand why people just don't. I can't tell you how many people I've seen go on podcasts and stuff, and then they never reshare it. You're just like, what are you doing?
I hate that word.
Yeah.
I hate that word, podcast.
Yeah. Well, this is what
Mike likes podcast. I know fucking podcast.
This goes out on podcast.
It goes out on podcast tomorrow.
Okay.
Today, I am no fucking podcast.
He's I'm a big time radio guy, podcast guy. Hatred is a visual person, which I totally appreciate. But I love podcasts right now.
You could work out to podcasts so.
Yes, I work out to podcast.
Somebody turn Mike's mic off and his fucking podcast.
I control that. But I love the trailer because it was like, it's kind of that whole thing of a team of killers kind of thing. So it was really cool. You should hand one to Courtney so she can check it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually, can you throw them?
I just wanted to see it. I'm not going to throw it, but you can fucking grab
it. You can throw it right over here.
Let Courtney look at it. But it was like a team of killers. I'm trying to remember the names. You flashed the names on the
they were all made up. They're all like
the only thing I want to know is who's the fucking blonde and when do I get to date her? That's all I want to know. See, because I watched it. So I did. And you know what the most interesting thing about it was? And we looked at everything. We looked at reviews of your movie and shit like that. And they're right. You didn't put any sound effects for stabbing people or nothing.
I like this one because
we did more of ramps. That was more of creative choice.
But it made it more real because it's not believable when somebody, you hear it like swoosh.
Yeah.
No, he had nothing. He just had fucking blood coming up everywhere. And you never actually showed anybody getting killed. You didn't.
Supreme.
But it built it. It built it more, and it gave you an edge
Pennsylvania
that nobody had ever done.
We did that. We had some kills on the camera. We definitely had a lot of off-kill camera kills.
Lot.
Yes. There's 20. Now you keep in mind there was 26 total deaths in the film. Keep in mind we had 70 actors, and we're on independent budget.
Yeah.
And
so anytime no money.
And to pull out what we did.
Who's getting their paycheck this week?
Exactly. So what it really came down to is I wanted to, again back to Mike's question, is like I wanted to bring in new characters to the horror movie scene. I wanted to bring new characters, but I want to have good production value. For people that focus a lot on death, which is important too, God, that burns your money. It's so much time consuming. So I'm hoping with the energy and the momentum that we're building for the second one, we can go all out.
You did a game show. That's what it was.
It was.
Which is something that it's been touched before.
Sure,
people have done it.
I've done it with the ingredients. I even said Battle Royale. I paid a lot of tribute to that.
Yeah, so it's something that's been done, but you did it a little differently.
That's right.
He had it on the screen you had it like a whole game.
Mm-hmm. And it was broadcast from the dark web because that's where the characters come from.
Yeah.
So someone wanted to upgrade Halloween.
He's like, I'm going to put you on the woods and just fucking kill you. We're going to make a game out of it.
And we really didn't want the movie to be slow in any way.
Can you kill Courtney in a movie? Like,
dude, wait.
Don't bring her back. Just literally get rid of her.
The dark web. I like that.
That's where we are. The characters all come
Buy some illegal hearts.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm putting the trailer in the chat room for everybody to go check out. I have another question. So you made a horror film.
Yes, I did.
So obviously you have to be a horror fan.
Absolutely.
So what is your favorite horror movie?
That's easy. It came out in 1989. The movie was called Pretty Woman.
Oh, good.
Such a
Good man.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Man, he got you.
horror
No.
film though. Like
That was
When
did
you're
you not
making-
watch that movie?
no, but like
That's a horror
no,
movie.
listen.
He fell in love with a street hooker.
When
What's
you're-
more terrifying?
I love Courtney. Courtney's like, no. He said horror movie.
It was a horror
No,
movie.
but when you're making a horror film, like I feel like you can be so creative.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you really have to dig deep in your like imagination and your creative.
Well,
mind to make that.
as I was just saying just a second ago, I was really just trying to introduce more new horror movie icons with high production value, and I just believe right now we are just in a bad vortex of just constantly hitting the reboot button.
Oh,
or
everything's a
it's disgusting. Like Michael Myers fought Jamie Lee Curtis for like 5 times now. The next film, I believe they're going to be in a nursing home,
3
shitting
more.
their pants in a diaper. Like
Yes,
that's
3 more.
It's
Whoa.
it's out of control.
And the way that he released it too, this trailer that just came out,
Uh-huh.
he announced that he's doing 3.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's Danny McBride doing it is
Yeah.
kind of weird. And that's why people want to watch it, because a comedian is writing a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to die in a horror movie? You can. You black. You go first.
Let me tell you something.
You
So
know
like,
that.
wait,
I don't like
your
horror
movies like, did you like incorporate a lot of like
It scared
your
me.
own like fears into them? Like, do you ever think about things that are like your fears and what you would be scared of like happening to you into like films and your own?
A little bit, but I also my big thing was I think everything's kind of been done in horror. movies.
Everything.
So that's why when you watch my trailer, you'll see it says like tradition of Friday the 13th, and the very next ingredient is 24, and you're like 24. I'm like yes, because they're kind of racing against time to shut this down. You got your kind of drama, like your crime drama going on. So it's also considered also an action film because I just don't know what left you do. Like, hey, in the 80s you had your typical slashers, and it was the greatest thing. And then all of a sudden they're fighting Busta Rhymes and all this stuff. You're just like, I can't
remember that?
I can't take this anymore.
And he won.
Yeah, and then and then what happened? Like, okay, here came The Grudge in The Ring. Well, there was a million movies like that. Then came Sharknado. Let's go over the top and go crazy and make a million shark movies. And
Sharknado.
clowns.
You
and
would,
this
she's
and that.
blonde.
Dude,
she loves
shut
that
up.
shit.
Dude, I was gonna be a marine biologist. I'm into all that shit.
She loves sharks.
Dude, fucking Shark
You're
Week.
into sharks and
Shark
tornadoes?
Week. Shark Week. Let me fuck it. Let's go.
So I would
Shark
just,
Week.
I really just wanted to kind of throw the action part in there in the police drama, like mix it in. But I'm also like, hey, they're out in the woods, they're lost. There's no cell phones, there's no technology. I tried to bring that back to early Friday the 13th too.
Billy
so.
Boys.
So my one big question about your movie is
Uh-huh.
everybody had like butcher knives. Nobody else can have nothing else.
I didn't want any. I wanted no guns in it. at
No,
all.
you don't
Yeah,
need guns.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
so much more though.
Yeah, well,
Branch on that for the second one.
yeah. I wanted the meat cleaver. That was like the big thing. The meat.
That's
cleaver.
what you had.
Yep, that's what I had.
And
Big
I was
ones.
like,
They were big
yo,
ones.
this guy's that's old school. It is old school.
Yes, throwing it
It
back
is.
there. Yep,
But the game show to kill people. What is it?
They got brother in there too.
that's right. Do you know who that brother is? Are you into the rap and hip hop thing at all? my
He is
friend?
the rap and hip hop.
He is.
Could you please? Who's that guy in the cover?
Supreme is the rap and hip hop. He's a rapper.
He's a
Yeah,
rapper.
I know. This means this guy. You should kind of know
He's
this.
testing you.
Let's say.
Damn, you
That's
about to
Flavor
lose.
Flav. No.
You about to, you about to lose.
Did you happen to ever see this movie? It's a small movie. It came out in recent years called Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
You know you
A
did.
little
That-
small.
that's
I love
our-
that.
that's
I
our-
love that movie.
That's our Marcos Taylor who played Suge Knight.
Really?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! This guy got.
How come
You
they
know
didn't
what?
call you to be Suge?
You know why I didn't know it? Because it's Suge.
Because you don't want to die
He
in
was
real life.
real Suge Knightish.
Yeah.
Straight out of
And I made him the head police officer in the
he
movie.
looks a little
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know that. But I
Yeah.
love Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
I
I got him literally coming right off that movie too, going into Baby Driver.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Baby Driver was good too.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
How come they didn't call you to be Suge?
I don't
You
know.
could have done it.
You know what? I fell back on my acting thing, man. I'm good at it. I'm really good at acting. I never played a horror. I always
No?
I get typecast. Let me tell you what I get typecast.
He's gonna die first.
You're too
He's
nice to
black.
play horror.
No, the guys see me.
You're too
They be
fucking
like,
soft.
"You the drug dealer.
Nah.
You the thug.
Yeah.
You the killer." Are you the one? I said, well, when y'all gonna have me in a? Can I make love or something? Can I get a love making
You know, when
scene?
you get to make love is when you write the scene. And
Yeah,
fund it
man.
yourself.
I had a love scene.
You saw Dolomite.
The director,
Dolomite.
the director gave me a love scene and had my scene closed door, and because it was his girlfriend was the girl that I was
See,
supposed
you
to be
done
making love
fucked
with.
up, right?
So I closed the door, and all you hear is, and I'm sitting there like this, like, and the director, that's his girl. Every love scene he's supposed to be in, he waking up in the bed with a beautiful girl, and I'm like, why my love scene got to be behind a closed door with the belts hitting on the back? You know, I'm like, this shit is going. But that's my man. Shout out to Rick Watson.
It's also a funny thing though when you actually go to an acting school, like you might have like this is what I want to play,
Right.
and you get up in front of class and like unanimously
do it.
everybody tells you
What you are.
and I always ended up the goofy comedy guy
Right.
or I'm the bad guy.
Right,
Like that's just it. There's like that's you.
I don't know.
what
You
mean?
walking behind me in the bed, I get a little nervous. we
Yeah.
probably scare the shit out of each
guy.
other.
And it's funny because I just find those roles easy to play.
So, do you want to do a different genre than horror? Do you want to try it?
I'm one of them. Like I just
Do whatever.
I have like a lot of dramatic films. That's actually my favorite type of films. I like
Do you ever think you could do a love film?
Yeah,
a
like
rom-
a rom-com.
okay,
a romantic,
rom-com.
like yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you, the
Rom-com.
romantic comedies,
The man
they're
don't
a
like-
death trap.
He don't like
They're
Pretty Woman.
they're very hard to pull off. And I'll tell you, like
I love that.
if someone gave us
I do.
money when we're gonna write what's funny, we're gonna do a comedy. It's a death trap because what's going on to us on maybe on the East Coast in America. That's not funny in Europe.
Yeah.
And Europe isn't funny here.
Oh.
So this is why the number one thing you try to make, but it costs so much money, is action because action worldwide sells. I'm not that big into action, to be honest with you. I'm not.
In 5
But-
years, he's going to be doing like Fast and Furious 25.
And
I didn't
yeah.
realize that like when you do these films, you have to actually like research all over the world. They're not even just here because like we see them here and we think it's just here.
Yep.
That's actually kind of dope.
Would you
though.
get killed in the movie, Supreme? Would you get killed?
No, he would be the
Man,
G,
I
like
get-
killing other people.
I get killed for the check. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when it's your movie. It's your movie. I'm doing whatever you want to do as a director. Like LL has I guess it is in his contract that he does not die in no movie.
Well, Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
He even got the damn parrot back.
Exactly. He has that's in his client because he's like I'm tired of seeing black people get killed first or always. So if I'm gonna be in your movie, I gotta live to the end.
You're
And
not
that's
LL
crazy.
Cool J.
So
So
that's
you
what
want
I'm
to die in
saying.
the movie?
So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't have that clause in my contract. We could do. I die. I could die incredible. I could die like, you know what I mean, like heart attack.
So explain this one to me.
Supreme slump.
Okay, so
Pennsylvania hardcore.
Okay.
That caught my eye.
okay, so
I'm a musician.
I made that in 2014. Pennsylvania hardcore is about the entire Pennsylvania hardcore scene, all the underground, the punk bands, all the clubs, everywhere from Scranton, Philly, Pittsburgh, Altoona. It's the 30-year history. I drove across the entire state, and some people lived in Jersey, New York, and Connecticut and stuff. I got 200 interviews.
Wow.
I wanted to have to say I did the most. I'm the first one to ever cover a state. And we just go to the towns, and you meet the people who started the scene, started the music, started running shows out of this club, out of this fire hall, out of this
That's
person's
all it
basement.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I got some of the bigger names in there. Like a lot of people don't know the band Lamb of God, Burned the Priest. It blew up here in Philadelphia first. So I got Randy from Lamb of God in that movie.
Because we had Tibby here from
Yeah.
Reagan Youth.
Okay, yeah.
So
I heard.
she
That's
gave
awesome.
us like a little look into that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were bigger back in the day
Yes,
than
they
they are
were.
now.
Yes.
So she only has a little glimpse into it.
Mhm.
But that's like you're covering 30 years.
30 years. I mean, it was a lot of work. And like as much as a lot of my friends, I was on punk rock time. Like you'd be going to do someone's interview.
They don't care.
You'll be driving for 90 minutes and they're all cool about it. And the last one they're like, dude, I don't feel like doing an interview. I'm like, bitch, I'm 90 minutes in. Like,
Welcome to punk rock.
I gotta come. And they're like, no, I gotta be driving back home. That's it throughout. And then like 2 days later, I'm like,
Only like I'm very big into documentaries.
Uh-huh.
Like I just watched Hail Satan. You ever see that one about when they wanted to put the Baphomet up next to the Ten Commandments statue? and it was like a huge thing.
I'll have to see if that's on Tubi. I'll have to
I'm
check that
very into all that stuff. So documentaries in general, I'm into. Who doesn't sit there and watch the serial killer bullshit?
Anything about
You
music.
I just think like that. For me, my ultimate time is documentaries and stand-up comedy. It's just like, cause you just kind of can't, it's just what piques my interest.
Courtney doesn't need stand-up comedy. She just fucking stands there.
Bitch, I am a stand-up comedy. Have you fucking seen my life? Have you fucking met me?
So you do cross genres. You like one, but you cross.
I've been in 70, 80 movies of short films and stuff. So I've done everything. So
You've done a rom-com.
Did you do
Have
a rom-com?
you done a rom-com?
He said
Alright, so you haven't been in everything.
All right.
Courtney wants you to make a Lifetime movie, which I feel like isn't going to be hard.
I
I do. Like, the guy's a stalker. And
If it's a Lifetime movie, just don't swear and everything's fine.
Exactly.
If they show the woman wins.
what you doing,
Yes.
Mike?
Those aren't hard. Those keep you on the fucking couch for like a week.
What you doing, Mike?
He beat her ass for 20 hours and 10 hours.
What is it?
Somebody's in the chat room. I'm letting them know that shit's about to go down.
Angelo is in the chat room, yo.
Angela's in the chat room?
Laughing at him.
Why can't Angelo call in? Because he's a bitch.
Uh-oh. Ain't that what got us into trouble in the first place?
I don't get in trouble.
There
This
he
is my
is.
show.
Look at
This
him.
is
He
my
said-
show.
Look at him. He's good. He said, I don't want to be in any drama, and he's making his way through.
This is my show.
This is what got us in trouble in the first place.
How do you feel about
Step
that?
one.
You would agree with me. He's a director. He does stories and all that. If I just call you a bitch just right off the bat, I feel like I don't have to say anything else.
Kind of gets your attention. Sure.
But you already know.
Gotta get your-
This is where we're at.
That's kind of right there. It kind of lays it out.
I don't have to say anything else.
There's no asking to clarify what you said. Could you clarify? Could you use it in a sentence? Give me the definition.
For real, this ain't fucking Jeopardy. Like, I say it and it's done.
He said it's a spelling bee. Can you use it in a sentence?
Use it in a sentence. Use it in a sentence.
Is it a noun?
So you wrote, you directed, and you starred in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam Sandler.
I wrote that. It took me. I did 9.
You like the
9
New Jersey
months.
James Franco.
I did close to I think it was 9 drafts.
Wow.
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, because I never walked in saying this is what I'm an expert at all this. So it's like you're giving it to people. Be brutally honest. Be like, you said this 5 different ways in a matter of a page and a half. You only need to say it once. Clean this up. Move on. Like,
Well, now,
Yeah.
since you've come here, now you got Dana and Courtney, so you have new women.
So you
Look at that.
write the whole thing?
It's
So,
called a
like-
script, Courtney.
Well, no.
You
like,
write it
he
for
just-
a movie.
No, it's
How
called,
long does it take
it's
you to
called
write
a
it?
screenplay.
9
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I forgot you were from Hollywood.
No, it's a
baby.
screenplay.
Hollywood,
Right? He said
baby.
it
We
first.
got, we got Hollywood.
Screenplay, a screenplay
It's a
first.
screenplay.
Then it turns into a script.
No, script.
Script.
Just went right for it. Yeah.
Right for the script.
It was one of those. I had the opportunity. I just felt I had a strong enough network,
Well, straight
and I
up.
always tell people, write your first script around locations that you have access to. Like if you're
Because you're independent. You
you're
can't
independent,
really pay the money.
you can't pay the money. So just say, hey.
How many times you've been arrested for doing a movie?
But if you have like access to a hospital or a doctor's office or the police station,
Right.
maybe that's not the movies you want to make, but you might want it your first time.
'Cause it
Right around that because you
Because
get
you
the
can do it.
locations for free. That's all that's really what it comes down to. You're trying to get as much as you could. for
Have you
free.
had like trespassing problems, things like that, making your movies?
Um,
You
Gorilla-
got to.
Gorilla Femin.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do.
You get
I know a
permission.
lot of people that do that. I'm
Get your
telling you,
permission.
you could. It's like even if you're in New York City and stuff like there are cops right
quick.
on you. Like, where's your permit?
Right.
Because everything's permit. But the biggest thing, if you want, I'd say around here, New Jersey, Philly area, anyone shows up like that, just say that.
Scatter!
No, just say the SF word, student film, and everyone just turns around and walks away.
Everybody
It's
like
like, you're pathetic. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think this is even worth busting. you know?
Mike's real quiet over there.
He's talking.
Did
shit,
you
man.
know
It's
your
a
whole
lot.
life, like, this is what I wanted to do?
No. I kind of fell in this by accident in 2010.
So what did you think you wanted to do? Like, when
He's
you
an
were like,
actor.
When I was younger, I wanted to play for the Philadelphia Phillies, or I wanted to be a wrestler.
I feel bad for you right now.
Yeah,
About be a wrestler?
And then, no, wait. You can agree with me with this. I feel bad about you wanting to be a wrestler too.
Why?
Because we're both fucking trained. We're not exactly fucking.
But I would never pet like I wanted to be a wrestler too, and I went to the school and I went through the whole shebang of learning and doing matches and having a character. And even though it never became anything, because it's just like being any kind of a star of any kind of like
It don't
baseball,
pay.
NFL. you're one in a million shot to make it to any of the big ones.
You're never going to make money.
But no, you won't make. But again, if you have the passion for it, the fact that I did it, at least I can say I did it.
You're
It's one of those things. It's one of those things. You if you want to do something, try. Even if you fail, even if it's not for you, even if you don't succeed, at least you tried.
At least it's
That was my favorite thing Mike has ever
So
said.
my question about this is,
By far.
do you really give a shit
Love
who the
that.
fuck likes this and who don't?
Absolutely.
Because you made it for yourself.
No, I did not
Come
make it for
on.
myself.
I fucking love that, dude.
That
Both
film
of
right
you
there
right
is my entire lifeline.
But that's what I'm saying.
Everything I put my heart into, I don't do it just for like, hey, I want a whole trilogy out of that.
But you want to make it.
I want
That's what I'm
to
saying.
make it. This film got me to Terrifier Part 2.
Terrifier was an awesome
So
movie.
yeah, we'll
Not
see
gonna lie.
if I wasn't loud, if I wasn't doing that, if I wasn't doing my Freedom Shorts and Liberty Massacre Film Festival.
Terrifier is the only movie I've watched probably in the past 10 years that I was like, what the fuck?
And I'm helping out with a location with that. I got a small role, but if that film didn't do what it did, I would have just been another guy going up and trying to introduce myself. But they're like, oh, we know you.
It's being a hustler.
It's all right.
I like him. You know why? Because he's got fucking passion.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
Passion.
Yeah, I when it comes to film stuff, like I can't tell you, I'm like a caged lion. Like if I'm waiting on someone to do something, if I can't knock them over and do it myself, and I'm stuck, it's like the most torturous thing for me.
The way you talk about film is the way Supreme is with his rap career.
Well, then that's the way you got to be.
This dude's he's
Passion, baby.
he's overly passionate at this point.
And it's like
Passion.
you got to cut out anyone negative, anyone slowing it down. They got to go. Goodbye.
Absolutely.
Mike, you gotta go. You're
See,
fucking
that's the
negative.
thing.
Fuck up. But I love
Fucking
Courtney. She's like, I
negative.
like him because he's passionate.
No,
You're
dude.
sitting in a room with men that have passion that are trying to make
No,
it.
but like
I don't have passion.
that's what I'm saying though. Like Supreme, I talked to him about this last time. Passion. He's passionate about this shit. He's not giving up. Like him, he's passionate about it. Like, would you turn around and go back if you could?
Both of you losers
No,
need to get
you
some
wouldn't.
passion.
You wouldn't though. No. Because you know why? I love Ant because you know what? Ant is so grounded in how the fuck he feels.
Because I'm doing CBD right now.
No, it's not.
Exhale.
Shut up. No, it's not, bitch.
Wait a
I've
second.
known you for a long
Mystical
time.
elixirs?
Do you do CBD?
I put it on my knees. I do have some arthritis.
But he does. Like you do it and it helps you. This is the first time I ever did it.
I will, but I'll tell you, I've never done one drug in my entire life. But
Neither
I
have I.
I put the
Oh,
cream
good.
on my knees. 'cause
Neither
it's
have I.
Good, yeah.
But then I took this today.
I have.
Did you feel
I
it?
have.
I used to.
I was
I've
loose.
done
When I put it on my knees, I feel the tingle, but I don't feel messed up in any way.
So
no.
this is 1,000 milligrams. It's high.
Yeah.
So I took it today. Man, I felt good. I was ready to take a nap. And then I fucking saw Courtney. And I'm up.
His titties came out. The titties were out, and then he.
Look at him. He's like a dog.
Wait, they came out.
Well, I mean,
They
like,
almost came out.
Well, they came out of my house. Like
Banned off of
they
Facebook.
came out of my house.
But see, when you're looking for the girls, there you go. I got them. It'll fucking work.
Yeah, they could definitely help. Sure.
Yeah.
That
works.
definitely helps.
I'd
Doesn't
rather
hurt. It
No,
doesn't hurt.
no, CBD's good for you.
I'd rather have titties than CBD. I tell you that.
Well, I mean, if my anxiety's up here, titties come out. It usually lowers
All
down
right, what
a little
helps you more when you have anxiety? Titties or CBD?
Titties.
Titties.
How about
all
you?
right,
What do you
so
choose?
At the end of the
Yoga.
day, buy CBD.
Yoga. He said yoga.
I figured he would say that. He said that Pretty Woman.
Yep.
Essential oils.
Well,
Yoga.
I like
Everything's a mindset, from calming
is.
down, like you're saying, or
That's it.
or accomplishing something.
right. You
And-
got to do it in here first.
And
So,
it's
like, you-
and you have to have like an equal balance, because it's like I use negative energy from other people as motivation,
I like
but
that.
you
yes.
but you have to watch that thing doesn't consume you.
But you use, so you.
Your haters make
you're,
it greater.
Yes.
You're passionate about this, so you'll push this like 24/7.
Supreme
I,
shows up and his hate shit.
I'm past 10 grand with marketing. On
But the
that
thing,
alone.
and the thing with this is like this with this show. I spend 5 to 8 hours a day working on this show just for you guys to come on.
Mhm.
You know, we've got like the fucking boards in the room and stuff. Like this is what we're gonna do.
And you just don't know where it's like an opportunity comes. Like you slapped this show in Philly Film and Music Functions group. That's my group. All I did was just say hi a second.
Yeah, I was
Just
like, boom, done.
like, yo, if you're looking for people, here's what I do.
But my goal isn't like if this show takes off, this show doesn't take off. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
But it's making Toxic Radio to that point where everybody's show is there. It's
Good.
not just mine; it's everybody's. And then that gives it to the opportunity for people like you to come on
Mhm.
and to push this.
Yes.
And then maybe Toxic Radio gave you that avenue, so that goes up. You know, like there's different shows. I have a show on here. Sunday night, Supreme has a show. It's more like religion, and you know, he's Preacher Preem.
And
not
then
religious.
going what you're saying here, and you know, riding the lines with that. When I run Freedom Shorts and Liberty Massacre, those are short film events. I run close to 30 events. I screened over 1,000 independent films from around the world. And like I said, you're trying to help. You're trying to make a foundation for everybody.
But that's what this is. So with these, are you going to do more documentaries? I think you should.
I've had a lot.
Only because that's all I watch.
Basically, my big thing now is push to film. And right now, for anyone who wants to see the Dark Military, it's free on Amazon Prime.
Which is a great thing.
Yes, it is.
It's a great thing.
It's one of the top 3 outlets.
Are you going to watch it, Jamie? You should watch it.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see
Thank
why
you.
not. I think I will.
Because
I want to check out that hardcore
Yeah.
joint. That joint look
Yeah.
very.
Yes.
That's my thing. I like musical documentaries. Like I don't care what the genre of music is. Once there's something about music, you got me.
And you probably got pretty in depth with it.
Very.
To talk to
30
that
years?
many people.
That man, it was just so much.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
30 years, 200 interviews.
200
What genre of
Yeah.
It's gonna
music
be
are
the
you into,
shit.
Jamie?
Yeah, going through all that footage. I mean,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
a lot of people just don't realize how long the editing.
I don't know,
process
just
You
like-
watch
Right.
Dark Military. Because
Right.
it's free
Free
on
on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Prime.
That is true.
Right.
And look, just so, not really like plugging Amazon or anything, but it's free for 30 days.
Shout
so-
out to
and you can
FU2.
watch his movie.
Yes, and anything else you like.
There you go.
Yeah. I did look it up last night. I'm like, wow, man, like Amazon gives you like a pretty steady thing. Not
They're the
only
number
that-
one company in the world. They got it.
And
all
not only
set.
that, they really made your thing look good on there and everything. Nobody would be able to tell that it was an indie film.
Yeah,
Nobody.
That's actually the artist because you submit everything to them.
But I'm saying
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
would be able
Yeah.
to tell looking at that.
Yep.
They see your cover. You have like a pretty amazing cover.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
know that
I agree.
Stephen
covers-
Carino made it. Yep.
covers and posters sell movies.
That's right.
Absolutely.
It's the poster and the trailer. That's everything.
And
That is your thumbs up. I'm watching this or not. You know.
It is. So I want you to plug your average superstar films. I want you to plug the movie where people can see it. So there's the camera, man. Plug it.
So yes, please, the Dark Military. Support your independent filmmakers. You could see us at on Amazon Prime for free. Watch as much as you want. You could also buy it on Blu-ray at AverageSuperstarFilms.com, ScreenTeamReleasing.com, and Amazon. You could also buy the Blu-ray on that. And you can look up a website for everything I do. I've got my hands on many things at
Just not
AverageSuperstarFilms.com.
Courtney.
I'm also on Facebook and Instagram.
And I'm putting the link right now on Facebook, and for the podcasted version, I'll put in the show notes a link to the trailer so everybody can go check it out.
Yes, the trailer's on YouTube. Put the Dark Military on YouTube, and you'll see all sorts of things.